And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Holiday. 6-point game. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Larry Drew has on the floor. Josh Powell is out there with Maurice Evans. Then there's Mike Bibby. Then there's Pachulia and Crawford. The Hawks trail by 6. It's dumped off. Throws it up.
Oh, watch out below. Run for cover, young fella. Boy, they're getting vertical on us, Kevin. Look out below.
Now that's a couple of guys on the same page.
Working together.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Kevin, last season they came in with high expectations, but it turned into a very disappointing one for the Philadelphia 76ers. They had the 3rd worst record in the East. But they've brought in an exciting new talent in Ohio State rookie Evan Turner, and their new coach Doug Collins said last year was the perfect storm. Everything that could go wrong went wrong with this group, and I just think that the guys are going to bounce back. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Iguodala, and he dunks that one through.
This is one of the NBA's most skilled finishers, and it's not hard to tell why.
Well, he is one hard man for a defense to deal with. Here's Bibby after the Sixers pick up 2. The 76ers just dreadful at home of all places last year.
No other way to describe that, Kevin. I mean, only a dozen wins all season. That's not a great way to pay it back to the fan base.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the miss by Mike Bibby. Here's Holiday. Kept alive. Spates. They shoot again. Shots good from Young. And the 76ers lead by 10.
You can't let guys get so close to the hoop like that. You got to bump them and chunk them a little bit as they come through the paint. Make them feel you.
Here's Bibby. Connects, the jumper drops. Bibby's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And going back to their home performance of the 76ers, of all the cities where you want to play well at home, Philadelphia is one of those venues.
Well, those fans, they can flip on you quickly. I mean, they're passionate, they love their team, but if you're not going well, they are not afraid to let you know it vociferously. Well, he's really doing all he can to keep his team in the game here. What a tremendous effort.
Here's Holiday. No points for him. Iguodala against Devin.
Oh! Took advantage of a little bit of lax defense right there.
Well, those chances are usually not going to go by the wayside. Look here at Andre Iguodala, a 6'7" wing out of Arizona in his 7th season. Taken 9th, Clark, by the Sixers back in 2004.
Yeah, another terrific player, Kevin, taken at that 9th spot. I mean, Iguodala continues to round out and develop his game. Last season, he set career highs in rebounding and assists.
And the 76ers call time here. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Philadelphia. Williams comes in for Drew Holiday. Atlanta also making some changes. Al Horford, he's checked in for Pachulia. Smith comes in for Josh Powell. And it's Teague in for Mike Bibby. Here's Williams. He's got 7. Iguodala. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Iguodala's got 8 points.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Now Teague. Williams picks him up. Just 4 to shoot. With 1 second left, again the Hawks score. Here's Williams. About 8.5 minutes left in the half. He dishes it. Now Hawes. Working on Horford. With the shot. Hawes, no luck.
Well, Kevin, they need to crash the boards effectively here.
Here's Crawford. Baseline J off target. The 76ers leading by 8. And here is Hawes. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami. Back to Crawford. From 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. Crawford's got his third basket of the night.
His shooting so far has been a bit spotty, so hopefully that's a sign that he's back on track.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Turner with it. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to heat up a bit. That shot's good from Hawes. He's got 6.
You can see that they've broken out of a bit of their shooting woes in the first quarter. I mean, they were slumping in that quarter, but they found better scoring opportunities here in the second.
Evans inside. He's covered by Iguodala.
He telegraphed it, and the defense was able to pick it off.
No good. Good work defensively by Horford. And it'll go the other way. The Hawks turn it over. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal. Here's Williams. 8-point game. One thing we remember about Atlanta last season, the Hawks grabbed the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference, but they had some issues on the road.
Yeah, only 19 wins compared to 22 losses away from home. They had similar numbers to that the season prior as well, and that's one of the things that can maybe hold them back from being a team that advances deep into the playoffs.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Larry Drew has on the floor. Smith and Horford at the 4 and the 5. Crawford out there with Teague and Evans. And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, there is no doubt the Atlanta Hawks may be the most athletic team in the NBA, and they finish well around the rim. You ask Shane Battier of the Rockets, he said, they have so many high flyers, they'll embarrass you if you let them. Guys, nobody wants that to happen.
All right, thank you, Doris.
Yeah, when you play against the Hawks, it's very tough to compete athletically with these guys. They're special in that regard.
Going back to the Hawks road play, you saw the woes kind of play them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. We talked about that. When you're sub 500 on the road, even if you can get to over 50 wins, in the playoffs, you're going to have to win on the road to beat another good team, and the Hawks really struggled in that area.
And they struggled at home and on the road in that series against Orlando. They were brutal.
Yeah, it was ugly.
The Hawks trail by 6. Clark, a look here at Maurice Spades out of Florida, when with the Gators he came off the bench for their championship season in 07. And then back in the 08 draft, he was taken 16th overall.
Yeah, and drafted on potential. He had not shown an awful lot other than the potential to be a promising NBA prospect, and that's exactly what Philadelphia has in him. He can catch the ball, he can finish with both hands, and I think as he gets stronger and grows in his understanding of the game, he's going to be a real force in the paint for Philadelphia.
The 76ers with another miss.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
Williams, and Crawford picks him up defensively. And here is Turner. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. With the fadeaway. The shot by Williams, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Horford. Crawford kicks to Evans. Smith, guarded by Spates. Evans. Off the mark from 3. Just over 4 minutes left in the second. Pass to Williams. Leads him with the pass. Cuts off the pass.
I think this quarter particularly, we're seeing them having trouble keeping possession.
Whoa!
Boy, they're getting vertical on us, Kevin. Look out below.
Now that's a couple of guys on the same page.
Working together.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You know, they just struggle to make shots. And sometimes with teams, when they're missing shots, it has a way to take other parts of their game down, too.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Eldon Brand's checked in for Spates. Green comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Holiday in for Lou Williams. Atlanta also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Horford. Johnson comes in for Maurice Evans. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Jeff Teague. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Holiday against Johnson. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. One thing about Joe Johnson, he has cut his turnovers in the past 4 years down every single season.
And, you know, Kevin, as good a ball handler as he is, I don't think turnovers should be a problem for him. I mean, he's got strength and length. He can shoot over the top of people, so he doesn't have to take a lot of chances with the basketball when he's handling it.
Here's Green. About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Holiday against Bibby. Bibby against Holiday. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Green, the pass to Brand. And that one's in from the low post. Brand's got his second basket of the night.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Now Bibby. Last game he had 13. Guarded by Holiday.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Green kicks to Holiday, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Iguodala, and it's Iguodala again missing.
We've seen some good scrambles for rebounds and even a bit of a fight sometimes. That's just good play inside, and that's kept this game close.
Here's Holiday. Bibby covering. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Here's Brand. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 2:12 left in the second. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He's got 10.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Green against Crawford. Pass to Iguodala. Takes it up. It's blocked. The Hawks trailing. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
I know they were hoping for a bigger output from one player in particular. But, you know, it shows you how much they rely on certain guys having big games. In some matchups, that makes all the difference.
On defense, the Hawks, after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Holiday, the pass to Iguodala. 4 on the clock. Holiday is guarded by Johnson. Holiday gets the bucket.
Why anyone would want to leave this guy alone deep is beyond me.
Crawford with the ball. To end the drought. That's good. Crawford's got 13 points.
Look at what we've got going on here. A bit of anything you can do, I can do better with that 3-ball.
Hawes backing down. Here's Brand. Josh Smith pulls it in. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Green against Crawford. Smith outside. Here's Pachulia. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's pretty smart defense to let him take those shots.
With a step back, the shot by Holiday, no good. Taken away by Holiday. He's guarded by Johnson. Uncovered. The shot by Holiday, no good.
So far in this quarter, he's having a hard time getting it done. Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
It's all tied in Philadelphia.
Checking out the game Andre Iguodala is having. He's got 8 points and also 3 steals.
And we'll be right back here in Philadelphia.
and welcome. The NBA season's in its early stages. Let's get you going with the HP Halftime Report. It's been the 76ers scrapping it out. Some great pressure defense that they're putting on. They've been forcing a lot of turnovers. For the Hawks, also a strong start. They're looking to get back to 500 before they find themselves in a hole way too deep for this early in the season. Jamal Crawford leads the game in scoring. He has 13 points, getting things done on the defensive end too. These two have been on their game tonight. They've led the way for their teams in the scoring department. And now back to the game in Philadelphia. Glad to have you with us in the city of brotherly love.